Hey everybody, this is Susan. I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, but I'm mostly coming here to you today to talk about what's going on in our world and to give you some messages from our guides. I think it's May 18th, 2020. We're deep into the coronavirus pandemic. And I think it's important to share with you what our guides are talking about regarding the message that we should all get and hear and heed about this time. So first of all, this is a time of letting go. There are many things happening right now, folks. There's a lot going on astrologically. There's a lot going on psychically. A lot going on in our energy around the earth, okay? A lot going on. But let's talk about letting go. This is the time to let go of things that we've been holding on to. And this is not, I'm not talking about going into the closet and cleaning out your closet or looking under the bed and seeing what's under there that maybe you need to get rid of. I'm talking about bigger things than that. It's always good to get rid of that stuff too, because this is a time where I'm telling you, if you don't get rid of things, they'll be taken from you. Because we're supposed to let go. So after you read this, watch this, and you go clean out your closet and do all the things that are easy, the next thing that your guides are asking you to do is to look at your life and what habits do you need to let go of? What self-destructive habits do you need to let go of? What boundaries are you not enforcing with people? What physical things can you get rid of? What physical things? Like maybe you have, for no good reason, an extra car. You paid it off and there it is, and people borrow it on occasion, but it's just sitting there. That's something that needs to go. That's extraneous. If you can imagine this is what they're showing me. Imagine a very small hole, and we have to fit through this hole. We literally have to somehow configure ourselves so that we fit through this hole, and we're not going to fit through this hole as we are right now. So we need to streamline. We need to let go. And honestly, we also need to let go of a lot of our own opinions and judgments and thought processes, values. These are things that are going to slow you down and hold you back. You simply cannot go forward if you have judgmental thinking about other people. If you're still thinking that one kind of person is bad, one race is bad, one culture's not as good as yours, this is going to stop you from going forward. We are all in this together. We're all one. We're all one people. And there is no them. There is only us. Believe you me, I'm not a saint. I have my own opinions, and I struggle with the same things. I'm just telling you what the guides are telling us here on earth that we need to do so that we can get through this time. So a question that's been asked many times is, why are we going through this, and what are we supposed to learn? Well, we're supposed to learn that it's all love, we're all one. And my liberty, my ability to go get a haircut or go get a restaurant meal does not trump your health care. They're showing me a rope, like a tug of war rope, right? Big, thick rope. And we're all holding onto this rope. As a matter of fact, we're all attached to it. So guess what happens? You know, some people rush forward with the rope because they want to go forward. But some people are holding onto the rope and they don't want to go forward. They want to stay where they are. And then other people have a different part of the rope and they want to run back to the reverse. So imagine that in your brain, in your vision. You see people going forward and back and staying the same, and it's a big tug of war mess. And that's exactly what we're experiencing right here on Earth. So my question to the guides as I sit here and talk to you is, how in the world do you expect us to all get together across multiple cultures, multiple continents, multiple countries, multiple states, and agree as one group that we're going to go forward, or we're going to stay where we're put, or we're going to go back? How is that going to happen? So when I ask that question, the answer that they give me is the rope doesn't stretch, thankfully, across the whole world. So the rope actually can be as small as a rope in your community. So it could include your city. It could be as small as a very big neighborhood. And so in that way, they're showing me that within the neighborhood, if everybody works together within that neighborhood, you're going to be able to move forward. So what does that mean? That means that if everybody in that neighborhood, let's say, is very good about social distancing, and not only that, there's more to it than that, but you're good about social distancing, you're good about wearing masks, you're good about acknowledging other people's potential for getting sick, and then also within that neighborhood, on that rope, imagine we're still on all this rope together. We're not happy about it, but we're all on this rope together. The next thing they want to see is not only just begrudging, yes, okay, I'm stuck on this rope with you, and we all have to make a decision, and I realize that I might not like your decision and you might not like my decision, but we're all stuck together. So we're going to have to just grin and bear it. That's the point where we need to get. What they would love to see is not only that, but us helping each other. So not only standing there with the rope and saying, at this time, I'm going to let the majority of the people here dictate that I'm going to do this with the rope. Step back, go forward. But they also want us to pick up people and help people if they fall, and check on people. Look down the rope. Is everything okay with you? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Can I help you? Folks, that's how we're going to get through this. Because right now, we're all attached to this rope. And you can't go forward or go backwards or do anything if you don't do it all together. So somehow, we all have to get together on this rope. So how is that going to happen? How we understand why it's happening, right? Because we are all one. Because we're all in this together. We're all humans. We're all in this together. It's a big lesson for us to learn that. Okay? So how they're enforcing this, how they're helping us learn this lesson is you will experience a cause and effect. So if you on your rope dash forward and you go to the Mexican food place, which I dearly miss, you're going to drag a couple of people with you that may or may not want to go, and you may not get sick, but they may get sick. So when that happens, there are consequences. Those people got sick, you got sick. Maybe you came home and your mom got sick. Maybe you came home and your dad got sick. Those are the consequences. So that's how they're helping us understand that we're all in this together. I mean, it's really, honestly, like the universe has a big, ruler and is smacking us on our knuckles whenever we, do something that is not right. So here we are, get smacked on our knuckles. Hopefully this makes some sense, because they've never explained this rope analogy to me before. I'm sure there's a reason why they're talking about it now. But I want to say this is really important. So I'm sure you, like me, are thinking, I'm a very visual person, so maybe you're not, but I'm seeing this rope and I'm seeing these people, and I'm frankly seeing the people that I disagree with. Those people online that I disagree with, they're on the rope right next to me. No, it's not people that I agree with and we all can go, yeah, let's do this. No, it's the people I disagree with. And they are bigger and stronger than me. And they're more motivated. So they're pulling me and pushing me and pulling me and pushing me. And I feel really physically beat up and ravaged, sort of. And I also feel emotionally drained. And so that's kind of, if you think about it, that's kind of the psyche. That's where our psyche is, right? As Earthlings. I mean, forget Americans, but as Earthlings, we're all either somebody's feeling, God, you're holding me back and I'm trying to go forward, or somebody else is saying, stop pulling me, I don't want to be pulled that way. But we're all there together. So to get through this, well, it's just not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty, because we're attached to each other. So we have to learn this lesson, okay, folks? We're all going to fall down in the mud and get up and probably start smacking each other. I mean, honestly, what's going to happen? It's going to be hard. We're going to need to experience some pain for us to realize that this is the wrong way to go. When a kid touches a hot stove, that is a lesson. Don't ever do that again. That was a bad idea. So here we are. We have to learn our lessons. We have to experience some pain so that we can go, oh, wait, what? That was a bad idea. That caused me pain. I don't like that. That's where we are. We all have to experience a little pain. Some of it is not of our own doing. Some of it is the doing of our community mates, if you will, our friends, our neighbors, some of our family members. And in that case, I would say to you, what they have told me, which is, don't participate. You're on the rope. That's true. You're attached. But don't push back. Don't pull it. Don't push it. Don't fight it. Go limp. Let them pull the rope. Let them do what they're going to do. They're the ones that's going to suffer the consequence the majority of the time. And in that way, we can only hope that they learn their lesson. Those of us that are on the rope and don't want to participate, being that we're on the rope and we don't want to rush out and go to the Mexican restaurant. Even though we want to, we're not going to do it. We're going to just hang back and give this a little bit more time. By going limp on the rope, you're not just throwing in the towel. You're not saying that you're not helping anybody, or you're not doing anything, and you're simply protecting yourself. You cannot convince these people. So what we need is for as many of us to get through this in one piece, hopefully with some of our sanity intact. And then when this is over, we're the ones that will have to forgive the people on the rope that caused us to fall down in the mud. We have to forgive them. We have to forgive ourselves for all the bad thoughts we had. We have to forgive ourselves for feeling bad about what we did or didn't do. We have to literally, very deeply forgive. And then we have to help. That's why we're here. That is why we're here. Hopefully this has made some sense to you guys. I hope it helped. Please let me know if you have any comments. I'd appreciate to hear them. And all the best to you. Until next time.